We are live, baby. We are here. Are you ready for us? Are you ready for us?
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Princess Daweti, and if it is your first time on this channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you have been at day one since my very first video, well, as you're part of the Royal Gang Squad. Today I have a guest with me. It's a familiar face that you guys already know. Oh, sweetie, sweetie.
Stop it.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, family. My name is Refilwe Rakgomo. What else?
What do you do? How do you know me?
Wow, guys, this is so nerve-wracking. I'm studying communication. I'm doing my final year, my third year, whatever you can call it. Me and you are actually colleagues. We are classmates. We are friends as well. So, yes, briefly, that is me.
So today we are talking about a very interesting topic. As you can see, we are branded.
We are branded.
We are branded.
Do you see?
Please, guys, tag NWU because this content is coming frequently. Wow. But anyway, today we are talking about the things that you wish you would have known about varsity before actually coming to varsity. As Refilwe has mentioned that we are final year students, so we know, and we know the things that we wish they would have told us
before we came here.
Exactly, because you overwhelmed us.
The things we've been through. We wish someone had told us, hey girl,
you know what?
The lookout.
The guide. Yeah. So if you know any matriculant, you know anyone who's planning to come to varsity, someone who took a gap year and planning to come to varsity again, share this video. Let them know. Without any further ado, let's start the video. For me, the first thing that I wish I knew about varsity is the fact that varsity is actually different from high school. How is it different? For me, when I came to varsity, the one thing that I struggled with was essay writing. So in school, you know, let's say for example, what's a topic? Young mothers, right? So the topic would be probably like young mothers, and then it will be like a brief summary of young mothers. So that's where you will take into account your definition, what this thing is, the examples, and then you would move on to like advantages, disadvantages, and conclusion. And usually a conclusion in high school is like a sentence. In varsity, it's a different story. With high school, you can have your key points in your essay, but in varsity, you need to lengthen, make sure like it's like you are educating the lecturer as well. Okay, this is what I've learned, this is how it goes, this is how it goes. So I wish someone could have told me about that, because I actually had to go for extra classes to actually know. That's why I'm so good at essay writing, because I literally had to learn. So for me, varsity is very much different to high school.
And to add on what she said now, plagiarism is real, guys. Plagiarism is real. Well, you know, when you
familiarize yourself
when you are in high school and you have like languages in English and you're told to write an essay, and you just go on spark notes, spark notes, and you just copy and paste everything, then you get good marks. When you get to university, guys, plagiarism is a thing. Someone else's work, you need to be able to credit it and properly. So, but
and I mentioned this like on one of my Facebook posts, that how I wish that in high school, especially from grade 10 to grade 11, they can introduce referencing, because like it's very hard. And there's no one who's gonna sit with you and teach you referencing. You have to figure it out yourself. I was telling even my brother that, you know what, in high school it's easy for you to take something from Wikipedia and put it on your essay and you get good marks. In varsity, it's a different story, because you need to show your understanding of that source. So guys, varsity is a lot.
Is a lot, okay? One of the things that I wish that I knew before coming to varsity is that, guys, join extracurricular activities and Varsity. Okay, it's very important because in a sense of that you get to be exposed to different environments, to different people, and how people operate in their lives. Because I didn't know about SALT, and she's the one who introduced me. She's the plug. She plugged me. Okay, she plugged me to NWU SALT, and it's been a very great experience because it's also something that I can also add in my CV as well. So join extracurricular activities, be out there. You know, it's also a great way to be able to like network with people, make friends, and make friends with people that also share the same interest as you are,
and also discover your own strength.
Exactly,
because that's how you're gonna know something that you're good at. Because I know for you, child, speaking, being vocal, it's not one of your strongest points. So now in the portfolio that you were in at NWU SALT, you were kind of pushed to a point where you had to be vocal. So that's another strength that you discovered about yourself through these curriculum activities that she's talking about. So guys, it's not limited to like work. It can be sport, it can be anything, and it helps you as well. Like it helps you as well because it takes you away from a lot of negative things that could negatively affect your life. Because like you would know now, I have netball practice, I have a SALT meeting, I have this and this and that. So it limits you from like maybe constantly going to the clubs and whatnot. Guys, the club situation, they present it nice, you know, but I feel like it doesn't work for everyone because there should be a balance, and sometimes it's very hard to have a balance. Your schoolwork needs to take first position in everything that you do. The nightlife is there, guys. Like the nightlife is there in primary school, high school, varsity. After varsity, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. One thing I have I would say it's a discipline on my side. I always make sure that during the year I'm focused on my studies. I'm focused on my studies, I'm focused on work. And then in December, ask my cousins. They must comment down below. Ask my cousins, where am I know when I start with Petrus Mutsipe, Christmas party, Chase Fest, I'm there because
you know during the year you worked your ass.
Exactly, that's the time that I need to cool off, you know, and I'm having the best time of my life because it's literally the whole month.
There's no assignments that you need to worry about, no deadlines that you need to worry about, basically. So December is all about
it's me time basically, because we usually finish like exams round about like November and mid-November even. So you have a whole month from there to turn up, and you have the whole life after varsity to turn up still. So why can't you just like bear like that 3 years for you to make your studies like a priority? So for me, studies should take first priority every time. And my brother, I'm exposing my brother. Did you hear this point? Okay.
Okay guys, the second part that I wish I knew before coming to university is that not all courses have in-service training, right? So basically it's important that you do your research and you engage with people who are already doing your course, your second years, your third years, or your honors, right? So basically when you are doing your course, make sure that during the holidays you do find some companies that you can do your training, your practical in. For an example, in our course, the communication course, we don't have in-service training. Basically you have to panda for yourself. Do you understand? So talk to your companies, whether be it in your local community or whatnot, even if it's a small organization that you can do it. Talk to them, engage with them, ask that you can do, you have been learning, so you want to apply what you have been learning in school. Guys,
you highlighted like a very important thing, because I also have an experience of it. Like when I was coming here in varsity, I knew that I wanted to do communications. Communications for me was like the first choice, and it was literally the first choice on my application. But when it was coming to my second choice, should they not take me for communication, I didn't have anything in mind, and it was a struggle. And I ended up choosing BA in social sciences. I was miserable. Trust me, I was miserable. I was confused, and I legit couldn't even choose my modules. I had to, because like in our school, they give you like 2 weeks for you to decide if you want to stay in your course and whatnot. So in that 2 weeks, that was when I was going through all of the classes, psychology, sociology, philosophy, everything, so that I can actually get to that point of saying, these are the modules that I can take for myself. And then I ended up choosing the ones that I feel like I can pass, because another thing is, it's a lot of money being in varsity, you know. It's not like high school, it's a lot of money. So I took like modules that I knew I was gonna pass, which is history, philosophy, sociology, so forth. Like that course is called like social dynamics. And then towards the end of the year, this thing of also being curious, I was going to like the career center, so to find out like what careers are like what careers are there with my course. And they told me I'm gonna work in a museum. I'm like, animals, Miguel, a city girl, animals. Child can never be me. Because there were also like other like great opportunities that could give me money. It's like me traveling to the States and being an exchange student, but I would have to study up until masters to be a potential exchange student. So I'm like thinking, masters, me, child, I'm not about school, okay? I could not study that long. So I knew in that point, but you know what, I'm in a wrong field. And also it's like this field is I can't. I need to be with people. I need to engage with people. But luckily for me, within the social sciences, I had communication as a module. And in Dase, I got distinction on both of those communication modules. That was when I knew that, you know what, you need to go back to communications. But even in that, I had to consult my lecturers, because I also have a relationship with my lecturers, and ask them if I am making the right decision to change to communication. And every one of them said, girl, you were built for communication. And I'm so happy with my module, guys. Like, I'm flourishing. Everything I know with social media, marketing, it is because of the school, because of my course. And another thing that's nice about our communications is the fact that we also have experience of the things that we learn in class. Guys, you really need to do your research of what you want to study, the jobs that are available for that thingy that you want to study, and it will help you. It will help you a lot, because you need to also prepare for after varsity in varsity.
Oh, this girl can talk, guys.
I'm doing communications with that. I was told, how can you not be able to communicate while you're doing communications? Child, stop that.
We'll talk about that one day. Next, stop it, guys.
Child, have you ever been to consultation with lecturers?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Guys. Consultation is very important. All the lecturers in all the universities, they have a consultation hours. You know, in class like this, we have people with very like different personalities. Me now, I will never raise my hand in class. Child, I don't care if I studied or what. The lecturer will find out from the paper. I will never.
Guys, I'm the opposite, actually.
Exactly. I would never, guys. Even if I know, like, I would never do that. As well, it's also not easy for me to like consult like after like the lecture and whatnot. You know, when the people are going to the lecture and whatnot, I don't want people to hear, because the thing is that because people when they hear you didn't hear a certain thing, they're gonna be like, oh, well, now you stupid or whatever. And those things for me, they can affect like my progress within that module or something like that.
It's so discouraging.
Exactly. So that's why I always go for consultation. And the nice thing about consultation is that as much as you say what your problem is, the lecturer is gonna help you get through that problem. And even when they're marking your paper, they're gonna mark your paper having that awareness, this person has this problem, has that person improved or not, and then they can tell you, Kuti, this is where you can go so that you can best improve what, where, and how.
And to add on that as well, like doing consultation builds the relationship between you and the lecturer.
Exactly.
They would know, this one is always coming to ask questions. You are like, you're serious about your work. You want to know more about your work. You want to improve your work. So the relationship between the two of you, it's gonna come in handy after you get your degree as well, because it's someone that you can put in the references.
Exactly.
Someone who
because
can
they
write
know
they can write your reference. They can write a reference letter for you.
And also, if also they come across that, because lecturers, most of it, especially like in communications, some of them, they've worked with like media agencies, like media companies and stuff like that. When they know your strength, it becomes very easier for them to also recommend you to other people or give you like job recommendations. Okay, this is where you can go and stuff like that. So it really is important for you to go for consultation, because that's how you're gonna know what is what.
So on the last point of one of the things that I wish I knew before varsity is network. Guys, it's very important to network when you're at school, at varsity. So if you're interested in radio, go to the people, let's say the presenters of radio, follow them on Instagram, engage with them from there, ask them for tips, and if you're about to like want to go to the auditions or whatnot. Because when you're in varsity, there's a lot that is happening, there's a lot of information. So maybe you didn't get, for an example, at our school we have R&O in the beginning of the year, and not all of the students, actually most of us the students, didn't have the opportunity to attend the R&O and to actually get to know our school properly, the information, where to go, like for different kind of information that we need. So we settle for networking with other people.
Like, so, also to add on what you're saying as well, like even in class, like for us, we're doing communications, and our communication is a mixture of journalism, corporate communication, and development communication. So basically, development communication is you working with different non-profit organizations. So you'd find that even when we're doing like our group assignments, you'd find certain people good at certain things. We already know in class that this person is good with like photography, this person is good with graphics and stuff like that. So you create relationships with those people and you network with them, so that even after school you can be able to call up, hey Refilwe, I need this and this and this and that, and they can
already know of their work as
well
from school.
Exactly. And as well, it could be even Refilwe could be like, oh, you know what, it's a pleasure, I can just go through it. Or maybe she has like a company, or she works with an organization that she has to uplift. So she can call me up and be like, you know what, Ovai, can you spread the word on social media so that people can come through to my organization? Obviously, Ndasa will be established by that time. I'll be like, it's my pleasure. Okay.
So it's important that you guys network. Put yourself out there, guys. You have nothing to lose, honestly. Put yourself out there, network, create relationships. It's gonna be beneficial once you're done with school. Trust me, it's not really limited to like talking to your lecturers. Network with other people as well. There's so many opportunities, and we all know networks go a long way, guys. They're so beneficial. They go a long way.
Because I might get a job through that. But anyway, my last point is that guys, stay true to who you are. Don't forget where you come from. Don't let varsity swallow you. Because
once you get to university, we often find ourselves in situations where you're like, was this really me? Do you understand?
And the thing is, I like making an example of Potchefstroom, because I had this conversation with my brother. My little brother is doing grade 11, right? So Potch is such a rich town. Like, it's such a rich town. Our student accommodation, you would think actually I have money, but I don't, because it's a rich town. We don't have the privilege of having, accommodations that look like, no. It's such a rich town, so it can get someone else so easily influence the bad way to think, Ukuti, you know what, I'm the it person. They forget where they're coming from, and then they want to feed that lifestyle, that city girl lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? And forget
city girls are up.
You want city girls are up and stuff like that, forgetting Ukuti actually at your home, this is how it is. This is not the reality when you're home. So you cannot be swallowed by this fancy apartment that we stay in. Stay true in the cause that made you to come here in university. Finish your degree, get work. Because another thing that's very important, guys, you working at the university, it's very much important, as Refilwe mentioned earlier on, that it's gonna count with experience and stuff like that. You need to involve yourself with such things like the city life, the city goes up situation. It's really not really gonna help you, because you're gonna get swallowed so quickly, and it will be such a great disappointment to your parents, because the money in university is a lot.
It's expensive, guys.
And the last thing your parents are expecting is you. Now when you're going home, all of a sudden you want champagne glass, you want to be the girl, the dates or whatever. No, live according to your budget, your standard. Don't lose yourself because of us.
And it also goes on to peer pressure, guys.
It's a real thing.
In middle school, in high school, it doesn't end there. When you get here, it's even worse.
Exactly.
It's even worse, guys. So.
And yeah, it's worse, and it's worse in a situation, in a sense that after like let's say you're not even involved in like campus things and stuff like that, so now you literally have no choice but to go back home. You get what I'm saying? So now you already have this status now, so now you become a burden to the people at home,
because they now have to finance your
lifestyle, and then it's gonna disadvantage your own siblings that are coming like after you. So it's really not necessary, guys, like at all. Don't do that. Like if there's anything that you have to catch from this video, definitely is this, because it really is very much important.
I honestly really like this last one, guys. Stay true to yourself, because once you get here, you get lost, and sometimes it's understandable to find yourself in a place whereby you really don't know what's happening. You don't know the direction, but don't find yourself being involved in things that are definitely will take you out of your purpose, or your dreams,
who you are as an
individual.
Yes, so it's very much important. Guys, unfortunately, we have came to the end of this video. Thank you so much to our guest, Refilwe Rakgomo.
Thank you over here for having me here. Oh my goodness, guys, it was so nerve-wracking. Let's go over here.
She went from us doing a video to her watching a voiceover. I was like, child. Anyway, Refilwe, to people that want to follow you on social media and also support your journey in whatever that you want to pursue after varsity, maybe there's an employer who's watching this video, where can they find you, sis?
Okay, guys, on Facebook I'm Refilwe Rakgomo, Refilwe with a W, please, thank you. And then on Instagram I'm named_Fifi, as well as on Twitter I'm named_Fifi. Named Fifi.
Yes, I will link like all her details like in the comment section as she's speaking. Obviously I'm gonna include them, but for those that are slow, okay, description box, read the description box. But anyway, thank you guys for watching.
Guys, it was really nice. I really enjoyed this video, as nerve-wracking as it was. It was a stepping stone to actually me developing my confidence. She's been saying, girl, you need to work on your confidence, So this was like a stepping stone to be like, girl, I need to be there. I need to learn to speak, I need to learn to be in the country.
There's something she learned about varsity as well, that you need to speak up. You need to... Okay.
So they should also drop in the comments
about your things that you feel like the other upcoming students to varsity, what do you think they should know about varsity, and what are the things that you wish you could have known about varsity before coming to varsity? Let us all engage. Refilwe will probably answer, because she's always on my comment section.
You guys see me there. So yeah.
Yes, so till next time, guys. Bye. Yeah, suddenly, yeah.
It's the best.
Hi.
Where's the music? I will.